Look at my baby! They're like, get this crazy man off the streets!
Notice, but lately I've been drifting aimlessly.
These crazy dreams, man.
You always fill me up when I'm feeling down. You always make it better for me somehow. All I need is you. Oh, oh. 'Cause all I need is you. Oh, oh. All I need is you. All I need is. All I need is. All I need is you. All I need is you.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of It's a Match. I'm AC,
I'm Crystal.
and we are going to talk to you. You know what happened last time when you waved like
I
that.
wasn't aggressive this time.
Okay. Yeah, man.
I've been catching hell for that
Yeah,
one.
oh, man. I ain't going to let you live that one down. But, yeah, man, today we're going to talk to y'all about the engagement. We purposely didn't talk about it amongst each other so that we can talk to y'all about it for the first time, and you know, y'all can get this conversation authentically as possible. So she gonna have all the questions, I'm gonna have all the answers, and that's really it, man. So
Do you have any questions?
no,
None?
not really. I mean, were you surprised?
Yes.
Do you like the ring?
Yes.
My job is done. I'm done. My job is done. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just happy I don't have to hear when you're getting married and all the, they was throwing some slick jokes. I've been catching heat from everybody. I mean, her side of the family, my side of the family. Between us getting married and when we having a baby. Oh, they killing me, y'all. They killing me. But it's all good. So we gonna, yeah, you know, again, we're going to talk about, you know,
Engagement.
the engagement. So, what do you got?
So, Aaron asked me to marry him on August 10th, 2019. Do you want to tell them why you chose that day?
I put it in the caption. I did not know. Okay, so let's start here. She had a goal. She has goals, right? One of them was she wanted to be either married or pregnant, of course. This year or next year, flip flop. She didn't really care which one, you know, happens first. So I've been putting this engagement thing off for a long time. Only reason is because, you know, I'm at a point where I am trying to make sure our future is, you know, in a direction that it needs to be going financially. You know, I put a lot of pressure on myself as far as making sure that I'm able to provide for, you know, my family and, you know, all of that good stuff. So, you know, it wasn't that I didn't have the money the past few years, but I just been taking my money, you know, running, you know, building my business and investing and all that good stuff. So I just been putting it off, and all while hearing like, let's go look at this ring, let's go look at that ring, let's go look at this ring. So it's been, you know, it was tough for me, knowing how much, you know, or knowing the goal, and shit, I don't know. It was just a whole lot of pressure. But I mean, I really didn't let the pressure kind of get to me as much, because I put on the blinders a lot, and I kind of, when I'm focused on what it is that I want to do. but in the back of my head, I know, like, you know, you're gonna get this ring. You just you know, I just didn't know when. So it all kind of happened on the whim, to be honest. And I was trying to figure out, well, when I get this ring, when am I gonna propose? What I don't want to just be a random day, you know. I want the day to mean something. And I'm like, you know what, my mom's birthday's coming up. What other way to show her how much she means to me, how special she is to me, than to propose to her on my mom's birthday. Now, my mom's birthday was coming up when I was thinking, I mean, you know, when I was thinking like, oh shit, you know, my mom's birthday would be nice, you know, and my mom's birthday is probably like a week or two away, and I didn't have a damn ring. I didn't have a ring, I'm telling you, I didn't have it. And so I'm like, well, shit, here we go. You know, we have been looking at rings in several different places, and so I go buy the ring. I hit it. Do you want to know where I hit it?
Yeah. That was one of my questions.
So I hit it from her. It was like on top of our closet thing.
Up there?
You gotta let them know we in the room. Yes, up there. I hit it on top of the closet. I know she couldn't get up there, so she's short. So, yeah, and I put it up there, and I sat on it, man. And you know, I wasn't nervous about the situation or anything. It was just like, you know, wow, this is about to happen. I was excited because I knew, like, I'm a big faith guy. I manifest everything, and I just know, like, once I get engaged to her, things is just gonna, you know, the roller coaster is going up. You know, everything's just gonna maximize. Everything's just gonna be so much better, and that's how I looked at it. And you know, it's just growth. It's just getting ready to happen in so many different ways. So yeah, you know, I wasn't nervous about it. I sat on it. I sent the picture to my family. They were all excited. Yeah, they were excited. I called my grandfather and my grandma, my grandparents, and you know, they scolded me. Good, you should have been did it. And you know, my granddad, you know, he old school. Sit on it for a couple months. I'm like, granddad, I can't do that for a couple months. This is about to happen soon. And so, you know, cause you know, he's old school, man. He's like, well, you know, women can feel when something's, you know, y'all just had that intuition. It's like y'all know. So it's like, well, you know. So he was like, sit on it. I'm like, no, you know, I bought it, and I already got the date set. So he was like, good. You know, my grandmother, she just through the roof. She loved Crystal, and you know, they were super excited. And so yeah, like I said, I ended up purchasing the ring probably like a week or two out. From there, this is my first marriage, so I didn't know, but my auntie was like, well, you gotta ask her dad and mom. Well, her dad, you know, you really just gotta ask the dad for her hand in marriage or whatever the hell it's called. And so I'm like, okay, well, damn, you know, this guy always working. How the hell am I gonna get him? And, you know, try to disguise it, take him out, do something. What the hell we gonna do? Go grab drinks, go eat. And so luckily, I think y'all were gone somewhere. Her and her mom was gone somewhere. And this was the nerve-wracking part. Because it was like, hey, you know, calling with Pops, hey, let's go grab something to eat. Let's go, you know, we ain't never really, I mean, you know, we go out to drink, but we ain't never really sat down and go eat, you know. So it was like, cool. So we go out. And we go to the bar, and you know, we talk, we real cool. But it was just, I was like, oh.
Was it awkward?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Cause it was like, I didn't know when to just like, I didn't know how to ask. I'm like, I don't know. I took the ring out. It was like, it was real dope to kind of see, you know, his reaction. He was excited. He was like in disbelief. It was a bunch of like mixed emotions at that bar. It was pretty cool. Yeah. And so, of course, he said yeah, because you know, I didn't even ask your mom. I didn't. I figured I already knew he was gonna tell her, so I'm like, well, I need to ask her. You know, I don't know how this works, and so yeah, I kind of got a little backlash from that. Kind of, I don't know. Yeah, that's what happened. You know, again, I chose the 10th because it's my mother's birthday. I'll never forget it. I really wanted to again show her how much she meant to me and how special she is by sharing my mother's birthday with her. So,
And
that's
I
why the
feel very honored to have shared that day.
yeah, it was it was cool. So we'll never forget it, of course.
No, we won't.
So yeah.
So, kind of talk about that day. Like, how'd you guys plan that day?